It was a normal day, a Tuesday, or maybe a Friday, the kind of day no one remembers. The sun rose over the forests of the late Cretaceous. Tyrannosaurus rex stalked the floodplains. Triceratops grazed on ferns. Pterosaurs rode warm air above the trees. Life was everywhere. The planet was at its peak, the result of more than 150 million years of evolution. Nothing felt wrong. But far above the atmosphere, a rock the size of a mountain was already on its way. It was moving faster than 40,000 miles per hour, 6 miles wide. Too fast, too large, too late to stop. This was the worst day in the history of life on Earth. The impact came without warning. The asteroid didn't crash. It punched through the atmosphere. In a fraction of a second, energy equal to billions of nuclear weapons was released at once. The asteroid vaporized instantly. The ground beneath it melted. A crater more than 100 miles wide was carved into the planet. If you were within 500 miles, you didn't hear it. You didn't see it. You simply ceased to exist. Minutes later, the planet answered back. Trillions of tons of molten rock were thrown into space, and then they began to fall. The sky filled with fire. As debris re-entered the atmosphere, it superheated the air itself. Temperatures surged. Oxygen ignited. Forests didn't burn. They flashed into flame. Across entire continents, animals collapsed where they stood. They didn't die slowly. They were cooked alive by the sky. An hour later, the shock wave arrived. A wall of pressure raced around the globe, flattening forests in places thousands of miles from the impact. Earthquakes tore through the crust. Oceans surged. Tsunamis hundreds of feet high slammed into coastlines that had no idea what was coming. And then, something strange happened. The noise faded. By the next day, the sun tried to rise. Faded. Dust, ash, and smoke wrapped the planet. Light disappeared. Photosynthesis stopped. Plants died first, then the animals that ate them, then the predators that followed, the tyrant king, the armored tanks, the giants of land and sea. They didn't fall in battle. They starved in silence under a black sky. For years, the earth stayed cold and dark. 75% of all life was erased. A reign that had lasted longer than humans would ever exist ended in an instant. It sounds like the end, and for them, it was. But in the wreckage, something small survived. Tiny mammals, hiding underground, eating scraps, waiting. They endured the cold. They endured the dark. They were our ancestors. The death of the dinosaurs was the beginning of our world. We are here only because they are gone. The universe is violent, but life adapts. And sometimes survival belongs not to the strongest, but to the ones who can wait.